Imagine owning $1 million Lamborghini and just leaving it in the street, or stumbling across a rare Ferrari that hasn't moved in 40 years. All across the world, people have walked away from some of the most iconic and expensive vehicles ever made. From barn finds in Europe to forgotten muscle in the US desert to luxury graveyards in Dubai. These aren't just abandoned cars. They're lost chapters of automotive history, and today we're unlocking 35 of them. One of the rarest finds in barn history, a 1964 Jaguar E-Type, hidden for 4 decades. Despite the rot and decay, it sold for nearly $100,000 at auction. Why? Because only 1,798 were ever made. A legend left in silence, rediscovered like a buried treasure. A Ferrari 328 GTS, sleek, reliable, fast. But when its owner passed away, no one came for the car, left untouched, fading away. Still, its 270 horsepower engine and 5-speed manual remain a dream for collectors. Even decay can't dull that red. In Dubai, abandoned luxury is a way of life. Over 3,000 vehicles are left behind each year, some by expats fleeing the country, others by bankrupt millionaires. Each one tells a story of wealth gained and lost. Among the heat-stained metal lies a rare beast, the Mosler MT900R GT3, worth hundreds of thousands built for the track. Now it's a museum piece of abandonment. A Lamborghini Countach, the dream car of generations, left like garbage on a sidewalk. Its value? Over $2 million. Its condition? Devastating. Parked in 1988 to fix its brakes, the owner never came back. The Lamborghini Miura sat for 25 years, collecting dust and stories. When it was finally restored, they left the rust, because that's part of the journey. A PE teacher in France stumbled onto an old quarry. What he found? A graveyard of World War II-era cars hidden from Nazis, left for nearly 80 years, rusted into relics. This isn't just car history, it's world history. Take a walk through a Dubai police impounder lot, and you'll see something surreal. Row after row of abandoned Ferraris, McLarens, Porsches. Together, they're worth hundreds of millions. And they're just sitting there. This might be the rarest find of them all. A Ferrari claimed to have been driven by Michael Schumacher. No papers, no proof. But the legend is enough. If legit, this could be a $15 million machine. Many of these exotic cars aren't junked. They're listed for sale, a Mosler, a KTM X-Bow, all sitting on sand, waiting for someone with deep pockets and deeper passion. In the US, divers pulled a car from a river. Stolen 15 years ago, plates still readable. It's more than a vehicle. It's the scene of a mystery finally surfaced. Here's a $500,000 Aventador, left to rot like scrap metal. In Dubai, it's just another day. In Monaco, one of the richest places on earth, a $500,000 Brabus collects dust in a garage corner, untouched, forgotten, a ghost in a luxury city. The F430, sleek, fast, valuable, $185,000 of beauty left to rust. This is what happens when money moves faster than memory. Weeds push through the pavement beneath a Lamborghini cache, a car worth millions. Nature doesn't care how fast you go. Here's another Jaguar E-Type, often called one of the most beautiful cars ever made. But this one? It's got grass growing on the roof. A car once worth as much as a luxury apartment now looks like part of the landscape. A Bentley Continental GT, luxury on wheels. The 2025 version goes for over $350,000. But this one, dusty, dented, and deteriorating. Even prestige can decay if no one's paying attention. The BMW M3 was built for thrill, a street-legal track car. But here it sits, lifeless, paint peeling, tires flat, and a windshield that hasn't seen a squeegee in years. This Range Rover was once a symbol of status. Now, it's just sad. Parked in a lonely corner, It's a forgotten SUV surrounded by silence. A Dodge Challenger, American muscle at its finest. But this one's seen better days. Its body is intact, but its soul completely abandoned. The Porsche 992 is sleek, modern, and fast. But in Mallorca, one sits decaying under graffiti, worth nearly $190,000, but treated like a forgotten toy. This BMW F85 didn't just get abandoned, it got humiliated. Covered in obscene graffiti, it's a shocking sight for a car that once cost over $55,000. Once a symbol of German engineering, this Porsche 911 hadn't been washed in 30 years. Inside, mold, spider webs, and a lot of regret. Bought for $3,700, its new owner plans to restore every inch, and maybe even turn a profit. On the right is a Ferrari 512M, sure. But the real story? On the left, a Lamborghini Countach, 25th Anniversary Edition. Less than 700 were ever made, and this one's protected in plastic wrap. Auction value? Over $425,000. A casual walk around Dubai's car graveyards could rack up more resale value than a ski chalet. These luxury vehicles, now dust sculptures, are worth millions combined. In rural France, a chateau held over 100 rare classics, Ferraris, Hispano-Suizas, and more, stored in what barely passed as barns. One Ferrari, 250 GT California Spider, driven by actor Alain Delon, sold for $18 million. This abandoned race car sparked debate. Formula One or just a Formula 3? No one knows for sure, but one thing's clear. This machine, in the right hands, could be a goldmine. A hidden Mercedes-Benz warehouse in Poland shows rows of untouched luxury, likely victims of financial collapse or criminal investigations, each car frozen in time. Urban explorers found 3 aircraft tagged with Operation Black Buck, a covert mission from the Falklands War. The planes are just sitting there, quietly fading into history. This M4 Sherman tank fought in the Battle of Saipan. It's been resting near the beach ever since, a monument to war and rust. It could be worth 6 figures, but it's priceless in history. Pulled from a German canal after 25 years, this car had no ignition lock, likely stolen during the East German era. Its first aid kit was still inside. Only 498 Enzos were ever built. This one, it didn't survive. Covered in grime and damage, it's a tragic fate for one of Ferrari's greatest icons. Even standing still, the Bentley Arnage holds elegance, but here it's lost all charm, dirty, forgotten, and quietly waiting for someone to bring it back to life. Not every abandoned machine has wheels. This $500,000 sport fishing boat is stuck in a dock, rotting away. Restoring it would cost more than most cars. A Ferrari Testarossa, one of Italy's most legendary designs. But this one was dumped and left like scrap, its sleek lines now masked by dust and damage. From million-dollar Ferraris to tanks and jets once used in wars, these machines weren't just abandoned. They were erased from memory. But thanks to explorers, restorers, and curious viewers like you, their stories are being brought back to life. So the next time you pass a dusty car in a garage, you might want to take a second look